Hello again. Let's quick get right over to module 2. Let me share my screen. Okay. And we will scroll down to the symptom analysis assignment. So here's the directions, this video obviously that you found if you're watching it, and where to submit it. So the symptom analysis, this is a great assignment. I think it's fun. You might not think it's as fun as I do, but how this will work is you're going to use that same HEENT shadow health assignment that you used for your SOAP note. And what you're going to do is a symptom analysis. So you're going to use old cards, all these right here. And then again, we talked about that in the SOAP note video. If you have questions about that, of course, you can always reach out. So you will use that and kind of break down in detail. I get it to come up here. Each of those. So for example, onset, location, duration, character, all those. So pretend my patient has like a stomach pain, abdominal pain. So the first one I'm going to do is onset. And so for each of these, all the boxes are going to be filled. This whole thing will be filled. So onset, what questions am I going to ask? When did your abdominal pain start? What did the patient say? Well, maybe she told me that it started a week ago. Implications, and this is the biggest part of the assignment. The whole point of the assignment really is this section here. So what are the implications of the onset of that symptom for your patient? So what we're trying to do here is ask all these questions, kind of rule in or out all those million different differential diagnoses I have in my head. So like I said, my patient has abdominal pain, and immediately, 1,000 different differentials come into my head. Does she have a stomach flu? Is it her appendix? Is it her gallbladder? Is she pregnant? Is it an ovarian cyst? A million different things it could be. And so these questions, right, each of them are going to further narrow that down. The onset, the exact location, the duration, character, etc. So for the onset, she said it was a week. So what does that mean? What does 1 week of abdominal pain mean versus it acutely started 5 minutes ago? What is that telling me? What could that possibly mean? If it's a week ago and it hasn't really changed too much, it's probably not an acute appendicitis, right? And again, I'm not asking you to make medical diagnoses, just kind of tell you, what does this mean for your patient? What could it mean? What else do you want to know? Does it help rule in or out any of the things you're thinking of? And again, we're not asking to be practitioners or formulate an actual medical diagnosis. So it's more, I want to see your thought process and help you think through what questions to ask your patient. And again, that will all go here. And again, each and every one of these need to be filled out. It doesn't have to be paragraphs and paragraphs. Like I said, you'll have the question you ask, what they said, and maybe 1 or 2 sentences. This means that it's probably not an acute appendicitis, or it's been going on for 6 months. So maybe it's something more chronic, like an IBS or, something like that. A couple sentences, let us know what you're thinking. And then your HPI will quick go down here at the bottom. The chief complaint goes up there at the top. So any questions on any of that, please reach out. You can put it in the discussion board, the cafe there, if you think everybody will have that question, or like I said earlier, the quickest way to get a hold of your faculty is usually with the email or Canvas message, unless they have suggested otherwise. So like I said, have fun with this. You have any questions, reach out to your faculty, and have a good week.